At 15, you have a whole empire.
So the merchandise is crazy, you know. Obviously, there's the bows, which we've sold over 45 million this year, which is crazy. Thank you. Yeah, but then there's literally a million other products. There's things from food to bedding to plates to party supplies to apparel to jewelry to toys to electronics. Just imagine like what SpongeBob's face is on. That's what my face is on.
Oh, wow. Okay, good.
Like the same stuff.
Child stars don't grow up as normal kids do. Most of us spend a huge chunk of our childhood reinventing ourselves, going from one phase to another in a matter of weeks until we find the personality that we like. But this kind of a playful privilege is not available to kids whose careers and popularity are already anchored on a certain personality that their fans liked. They can't simply transition in and out from one personality to another without risking their careers. And we've seen the adverse effects of such restrictions with child stars who ended up with ruined lives. We've seen it happen to Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes, Aaron Carter, Demi Lovato, and countless others. Now, some people worry that Nickelodeon superstar Jojo Siwa might be headed in the same route. Today, we're going to look at some of the instances that made Jojo Siwa break her character and reveal another side of her persona. But before that, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We will be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or a MacBook Pro. It's all your choice. So be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on notifications to enter the giveaway. It's really that simple. It's not hard to understand why this could happen to JoJo, especially because she became a public figure when she was just 11. She is known for having a bubbly personality and for wearing bright outfits and glittery bows on her hair. Now that she's 16, she's still in the pinnacle of fame, which means she can't lose any of the characteristics that made her endearing to fans when she was younger. That includes good and bad. So even if it hardly seems appropriate now, Jojo Siwa sticks to her same old wardrobe and bow collection and exudes the same high energy, happiness, and positivity she had when she was younger. But this begs the question, isn't Jojo Siwa tired of playing up this loud character who's the personification of energy in a bottle? Well, quick answer is no. Apparently, with Jojo Siwa, what you see is what you get. This means she's not really portraying a character when she gets on stage or when meeting with fans. Her mother has repeatedly said in interviews that the JoJo we see on screen is the same JoJo they have at home. But even though she wears all this positive personality 24/7, it doesn't mean that the YouTube star and all-around performer doesn't deal with negativity. In fact, the teen star has had lots of experience dealing with bullies. In several instances, we catch a glimpse of Jojo Siwa's pensive side, the one who cries and feels bad because, let's be honest, the celebrity life becomes too much sometimes. Let's talk about her hit single, Boomerang.
I don't really care about what they say. I'ma come back like a boomerang.
This song has been credited for Siwa's unprecedented rise to fame. True enough, it's the song that got her 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And while the song reflects her upbeat and brave persona, the lyrics reveal something else. If you listen closely, this song is an indication that there's part of Jojo Siwa who's facing a lot of inner demons, particularly in regards to cyberbullying.
They can keep talking that talk, but I'ma keep walking my walk.
Although she ended up making the song about an inspiring message for young people of the world to stand up to bullies, no child of her age should even be thinking about these things. She should be singing about puppy loves and struggles with school and maybe with family life, but JoJo has had to grow up pretty fast, which means she's had to deal with stuff that even adults have a hard time addressing. The lyrics to her first hit song reveal that there is a dark side to her rise to fame. Plus, it doesn't help that her main source of strength, her own mother, has been criticized for the way that she was raised. JoJo's mom, Jessalyn Siwa, has been accused of being a classic stage mom, which is the leading cause of failure when it comes to child stars. Jessalyn is a professional dance teacher who operates her own studio, but in 2015, she was brought in as a guest on Dance Moms, and the whole world had a busy day nitpicking on her and the way she interacts with her own daughter. Apparently, a lot of people got the impression that she's some kind of manipulative mother who is pushing JoJo towards the dangerous path of fame for her own personal gain. JoJo herself has clarified that her mother plays a supporting role in her life, and that JoJo is really the one steering her career to where she wants to go. She also said her mother never compelled her to make a YouTube video so she can reap the financial rewards. The dynamic JoJo revealed that she actually loves doing YouTube to show her personality. So maybe let's all stop trying to paint an ugly picture of this mother-daughter relationship and just accept the fact that they're perfect for each other. Now that we've mentioned Dance Moms, we might as well discuss the time Jojo Siwa broke her bubbly personality because of the pressure of this show. It's no secret that Abby Lee Miller, who basically runs the whole Dance Moms show, could get a little bit harsh on her aspiring dancers, that her actions are sometimes construed as borderline cruel. Despite her charms and positive demeanor, Jojo Siwa failed to completely win her over. Jojo lost her cool and cried many, many times in that show. And who could forget the time Abby Lee Miller threw a chair in her direction, right in front of other children and parents, which only just missed her by a few inches. That's crazy. This show also gets bad credit for the outfits of not just JoJo, but all of the other girls on the show. Despite the calls from the public to tune it down, the show has continued to dress its little girls in outfits for their performances that could be improved. Even when they dance, their performing doesn't really require the style of outfits they have. Not only that, at one point Jojo Siwa and a few peers had to perform an actual burlesque routine, which we think might have added to this bright young girl having to deal with a stalker at a tender age. Yeah, you heard that right. Young as she is, Jojo Siwa has already experienced fending off an unwelcome stalker. If growing up in front of the world isn't enough, now you add this on top. That's enough to make anyone change their personality. Another time that broke the young girl's unwavering spirit was the time she went on Twitter and immediately learned why people say we should be careful what we wish for. Nowadays, being made into a meme is a symbol that you're widely successful. JoJo might have been jealous of other personalities like that girl from Cash Me Outside video and wanted to star in her very own meme.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Huh?
Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch you outside? What does that mean?
And so she posted a photo of herself with the caption, "I'm ready to become a meme." Twitterverse obliged, but the results were not at all funny. The memes were actually very cruel. Some were too happy to diss JoJo's hair, her clothes, her voice, and her entire appearance. A lot of celebrities have wholesome memes. Why couldn't people have listened to her request without making it cruel? But distressing as it was, the whole incident didn't really kill Jojo Siwa's vibe. In fact, she did a good job ignoring all of it until one of her fans stepped in to hype her up by saying, "When someone hates on you, but then you look at them and remember, you're Jojo Siwa." Our girl simply replied, "LOL, I love you." We have no choice but to smile. JoJo has learned to deal with negativity and hate in such a productive way. To say she doesn't get affected would be a lie, but to say she is learning how to not let it impact her life is one of the best things she is learning for her personality and character. And since we've already mentioned Catch Me Outside Girl, young fans of Jojo Siwa might not know this, but she actually had an altercation with Danielle Bregoli, who owes her fame as the Catch Me Outside Girl. Their fight forced JoJo to break her friendly, amicable personality for a while and revealed another side of her behavior. The one who doesn't back down when someone is trying to ruin your career. It all began when a fan of Siwa defended the child star against naysayers who say she's acting too young for her age. The fan said it's sad of how grown women are trashing JoJo because of the way she acts, while Bregoli gets away with publicly disrespecting her mother, dancing inappropriately on the internet, and dressing questionably as well. For a bit of context, JoJo and Danielle are almost the same age, but the way they act are worlds apart. Siwa's fans said it's unfair that JoJo is getting demonized for acting too young, while Bregoli makes her millions by acting like a delinquent. While the actors of fans are generally regarded as out of control of their idols, JoJo made it personal when she retweeted the post, saying it meant so much to her because she loves being such a positive role model. She went on to say, quote, "I want everyone to know that it's okay to be a kid and not to worry about growing up too fast." Needless to say, Danielle's heart wasn't warmed by JoJo's reaction to the tweet that dissed her. So she responded with a short and spicy retweet that really showed how immature and irresponsible she is. Not to be outdone, Siwa went ahead and retweeted Danielle's response and said, "Exactly my point." The response from JoJo deserves a slow clap. Another incident that made JoJo break her friendly facade was when anti-fans started to attack her dog, Bobo. It's one thing to openly criticize a young girl who just wants to have fun and be herself, but launching verbal attacks on her dog, or any animal for that matter, is just on another level of crazy, don't you think? Speaking from the red carpet in 2018, JoJo revealed that one particular critic went as far as to cyberbully her dog. She claims the comment was short and terrible and really uncalled for. Usually, JoJo is strong enough to brush off criticisms made about her and even her mother, but she completely went off when someone came for her poor, defenseless dog.
People bullied my dog. The exact comment said, "JoJo, you are ugly. And so is Bobo. It runs in the family.
You can't come for Bobo.
Do not come for Bobo. Mama Bear comes out. Do not hit on my dog."
The dancer said she really cried to her mother upon reading this comment, overwhelmed at how some people can be so incredibly cruel that they show their dislike for a person by commenting bad things about her dog. But as always, Jojo Siwa was able to bounce back and ignore all the hate. Bobo did that too. Nikki Swift says the unknowing dog took the high road, ignoring the hothead hound haters by issuing no public statement at all. So to be honest, I don't really believe that Jojo Siwa will go down the same path as other child stars whose lives wasted away in later years. It's because she's not stuck playing a character. She's completely authentic, glitter bows or not. But just like any one of us, there are some incidents that will ruffle her feathers, make her shoulders slump, and make her lose the trademark smile and the unstoppable energy that comes with it. This does not mean that she's fake. It only means that at the end of the day, Jojo Siwa is still just a little girl who has big dreams and sometimes bad days that will get the better of her. And she reveals different sides of her personality, which will be just as true and genuine as the perky, bubbly ball of energy we all know and love. Jojo Siwa has done an incredible job to get where she currently is, and knowing that she is constantly being tested by so many people, yet she is able to push through it and keep her attitude impeccable is a true testament to her brand and to her family. That's all we have time for. Thanks for watching the video.